Welcome to the Educated Barfly Cooking Show, where we teach you guys to cook your favorite cocktails. As you can see, we're doing another pretty involved cocktail. I saw this one on the internet. I had to try it. It's from a bar called Schmuck in New York City, which is one of the most sought after, most awarded, and most lauded bars since it opened in 2025. From two very acclaimed bartenders, Mo Aligraf? How do you pronounce it?
Probably not like that.
Aliaf. I thought there was an R in there for some reason, but it's Aliaf. And Juliette Leroy, they opened a bar previously in Barcelona called Two Schmucks. And then they came to New York, partnered with the restaurateur, opened Schmuck. The rest is history. Today has been a long time coming. We have been working on this for the better part of almost 2 years. This is a tiki mug that we partnered up with Tiki Diablo to make. We commissioned this from Danny before he passed away, tragically. And what it is a shrunken head of friend of the show, Eric Andre's head. He gave us some pictures of his head. We had it reformulated through the imagination of Danny into a shrunken head, and now we have a tiki mug. I don't know how many we're gonna make. It kind of is up to you guys. This is not something that is done in a large production warehouse. This is something that is done by a very small team of artisans here in Southern California. I created a cocktail specifically for this mug, so each one will ship with a little card. Of course, it is an Eric Andre themed cocktail. You can find the pre-order on our website, theeducatedbarfly.com.
Just note, it's not going to ship until maybe the end of the year.
That's right, way ahead of time pre-order because it is a small team of artisans making it in California. Each of these are made in small batches. And so because they are made in small batches, depending on how many sell, we'll have to kind of like batch them out. I may sign some. I may even force Eric Andre to sign some, possibly. But I'm not promising that. But maybe a select few of you will have one signed by Eric Andre. Maybe not, I don't know.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. So go get your Eric Andre shrunken head mug with companion cocktail today. Today's cocktail we're making is called a Margaritas Cream, and it looks amazing. This is a multi-step cocktail. First thing you're gonna want to do, well actually, oh shit, you know what? Hit pause, because I need 2 blenders to make this cocktail. So this cocktail is an incredibly smart, I don't know if I would call it flavor hacking. It's not really flavor hacking, but it's a really smart way of redefining the blender drink. And I think that blender drinks, like I say this every summer to you guys. I try to get you guys on the bandwagon with blender drinks, and every single summer you guys just ignore the blender drinks. But the way that these guys kind of redefined this category of drink is absolutely brilliant, and this cocktail is amazing. If you don't make it, you're dumb, because it's an amazing cocktail. And I don't mind saying that, because you are so dumb if you don't make this cocktail that I'm just gonna be a dick about it. You're dumb.
If you don't want to make it because it's very complicated,
well, you can go to Schmuck.
Schmuck's.
Go to Schmuck, yeah. That's right. If you are dumb and you don't want to make it, go to Schmuck. The process of making this cocktail was a lot of fun. That's the thing. It was a lot of fun to do. I mean, it just kills me that in the drinks industry, or like people who are interested in cocktails, the idea of cocktails as a to unwind at the end of the day or a happy hour thing really kills me, because like I've said many times before on this channel, people will go to the ends of the earth to cook food. But when it comes to a cocktail, everything has to be quick and fast. Everything's gonna be quick, quick, quick. I'm not gonna do 5 different steps to make a cocktail. It just needs to be quick. But the thing is that if you're really interested in making drinks and you actually want to learn how to do this stuff, going through these prep-heavy cocktails is incredibly informative and really, really important for your learning process. Even if you just want to make simple drinks, but recreating drinks from bars and then just like going through the flavor profiles, really training your palate, understanding these techniques, not only will give you more appreciation when you go to the bar and actually have these drinks and you understand the production that goes into them, but also it will really inform so much about your own drink making, even if you just want to make 3 ingredient drinks. It's always a worthwhile endeavor to try and make these cocktails. I made my own strawberry puree. You do not need to make it. There's actually there's a couple of companies, but one of them that I like a lot called Funkin' is available on Amazon. You can just buy the strawberry puree if you want. That being said, making strawberry puree yourself is pretty awesome, and it's really easy. All you got to do is stick a bunch of strawberries into a blender like so, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then blend it until it is fully blended and there are no chunks in it, and you have your strawberry puree. It's pretty simple. So this cocktail, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually utilize a blender. Oh no, sorry, not utilize a blender. The first thing we're gonna do is actually, we're gonna utilize a burner and a pot. Right here I have 500 milliliters of strawberry puree, and we're just gonna add that into our pot like so. Get as much out without a spatula as we can. And then I have 150 grams of rhubarb here. This is fresh rhubarb. I just happen to be in like peak rhubarb season right now. But if it's not rhubarb season, because I think rhubarb season is like a month and a half tops.
Short in the
spring. You could probably, yeah, it's like April to like mid-May or something. If you can't find just fresh rhubarb, which you do have to peel, by the way, you can use frozen rhubarb. It's completely fine. So we're doing 150 grams of fresh or frozen rhubarb. We're gonna toss it in here. And basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna heat this up until we soften the rhubarb. You kind of want to do this over low heat, low-ish heat. That's very high heat. We want to do this over low-ish heat. We're just going to bring this to a light simmer. And what we want to do is just make that rhubarb nice and tender so that we can pulverize it in a blender. Okay, our rhubarb is softened. Okay, we're just dump all this in here with our softened rhubarb and all that. Put it all in here like so. You got to be very careful when you're blending this because hot liquids like to explode in blenders. My particular blender has a speed dial on it. If yours does not, maybe you should let it sit. Okay. See, it has a little dial here. We can go slow and then dial it up gradually. And we almost forgot to add our sugar, which you probably should do in the like cooking stage or whatever, but we're gonna add that now, and then we are going to blend it until it is fully incorporated and dissolved. It's nice actually, because freezing it from hot also actually gives you better little ice cubes. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, yummy. Ooh, strawberry. Let's clean that off here and let's just make sure there's no rhubarb. Okay. And then we're gonna freeze this in a tray. And what's nice is that this amount basically makes the exact amount you need to freeze it in these cubes. Okay, so now we're just gonna put this in. Now we wait.
How long? Overnight?
I mean, I'd do overnight, yeah. Like, probably about 10 hours or so. Just sit here and wait for 10 hours. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Oh, we can make the cream for the cocktail. That'll take a couple of minutes. We're just gonna pour our heavy cream in here. We're gonna do a salted cream, so I'm just doing that much cream. Generous pinch of salt. I like this Celtic sea salt that has like, I don't know, minerals. It says vital minerals. I like that. I'm gonna do that, maybe a little pinchy more. It's just like a very inspired cocktail, I gotta say. You got like this kind of strawberries and cream vibe with margarita, lime juice, and then you got like the salt, but not a salted rim. We're gonna put the salt in the cream. Let's blend it. I like to start slow and go fast. And the other thing before I make this go fast and it gets loud and I can't talk to you anymore is that I wanna blend this past the point of peaks so that it becomes like clotted cream. Like it's like comes off like in sheets almost, like a brick, kind of like, like it's still creamy when you beat it to peaks, but when you beat it past that, it becomes like really thick, and we're gonna do that. That's what we want. Still a mess, dude. I've got a bigger bowl, it's still a mess. People ask why I wear an apron, this is why I wear an apron. Okay, you see, now we beat it to peaks. It's like still creamy. It's like, it's peaks, it's still creamy. We're gonna go past this. We're gonna go like a lot past this. See how it's got like a hard texture? Mm-hmm. That's the cream we want. Set that aside. Our ice cubes are miraculously frozen. I'm gonna break these up here. We're gonna grab a scale. I don't know if this is big enough to do what I wanna do, but do I have another?
Yeah, I can use the magic bullet thing.
I could use it. Look at the brain on Brad.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
I could use the NutriBullet, couldn't I? I mean, Jesus Christ, what are we doing here? What are we even doing here? So we want to do 130 grams of these strawberry rhubarb frozen bits. Strawberry rhubarb ice cream.
It's not ice cream.
I mean, I don't know. You're like so adamant that it's sorbet. It's sorbet.
Well, I didn't even know if it's sorbet, but it's definitely not ice cream.
Well, it's, it's in the same vein as ice cream. I don't know. Is there like a technical definition for what sorbet is?
Let's look it up. What is sorbet?
Fruit, sugar, frozen. That's what it is.
Sorbet is a dairy, this is what AI says.
Dairy-free.
Dairy-free frozen dessert made from sweetened fruit puree or juice and water.
Yeah, so,
so this
it
is
is sorbet by definition.
Yeah.
What is an ice cream?
Well, ice cream needs to have dairy, but it's a very specific amount of like milk fat to be called ice cream.
Okay, so half an ounce of lime juice.
Which is why a lot of places sell soft serve, because they're not allowed to actually call it ice cream.
1 ounce Blanco tequila. I'm just ignoring Marius now to make the drink. Give it a spin. We're just gonna spoon our cream right on top, like so. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Grab his little tasting spoon. Oh my God. Oh my God, so good. Especially with the cream. I mean, it's just like really, really nice, like strawberry and rhubarb. The rhubarb really mellows the strawberry out. You've got the lime juice bringing in that acidity. You have the tequila, which is like full flavor. You really, really feel that tequila and the agave notes of the tequila. But then you have that like nice salted cream. And it is like so good. There it is, the margaritas and cream. Today's Educated Barfly video is sponsored by The Educated Barfly. I don't know if you guys know this, some of you do, some of you don't, but we've got lots of really good products in our store and we are constantly adding to those products. One of our very new additions, freeze-dried garnishes. So whereas a dehydrated garnish gives you sort of like a more tea-like caramelized scent, the freeze-dried version of that is a little bit brighter, and then all the sugars when you freeze dry it come to the surface, and so you get a very bright, fresh orange flavor. These guys have been a real big hit since we put them in the store. We get lots of orders for them. We also have a little bit of glassware. We have our now kind of iconic Nick and Nora style glass that we did in the regular and honeycomb pattern. This is a 6 ounce glass, kind of Nick and Nora style. And we have a brand new, more coupe style glass. It's 7 ounces. We also have the honeycomb pattern in this as well. So if you're a fan of the channel and you want to help us out, this is a very good way to help the channel and then also get something out of it. A lot of this is the glassware that you see in our videos, and so you'll be able to recreate the same cocktails that we make in the studio at home with the best possible recipes, the best possible instructions, and now the best possible glassware and garnishes. Welcome to the Educated Barfly cooking show.
Oh, scoot over a little bit this way.
That rhymed. We want to make that rhubarb nice and tender so we can pulverize it in a blender. Like that. I should have been a rapper. What is this?